What is the last remaining freedom when everything is stripped away from you? Viktor Frankl experienced the horrific reality of the Nazi concentration camps. He went through 4 camps, including Auschwitz. Watching his pregnant wife, parents, brother, and friends, and countless others perish in an extremely grotesque manner. Besides that, he himself was shackled and stripped away of all his possessions and human rights. The one thing that they could not take away from him was his freedom of mind. This book has the lessons for spiritual survival. Imagine how much better your life would feel with purpose and with meaning. What matters is not the meaning of life in general, but rather the specific meaning of a person's life at a given moment. Asking someone what's the meaning to life is similar to asking a chess champion what's the best chess move. It is impossible to answer because the best chess move entirely depends on the circumstance and the situation presented. No situation is the same, and different situations call for different responses. Suffering is inevitable. Some way, somehow, we all experience suffering to a degree. How we handle and cope with the suffering is on us. Is it more productive and valuable to play the victim card and bask in the suffering? No. Is it a smart thing to ingrain your suffering into your own identity? No. We all see this happen with depressed people. Are you feeling depressed, or are you a depressed person? The depressed person will always have a prolonged suffering compared to someone that's just feeling depressed for the moment. Side note, don't do that. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but sadness can be like a rainstorm. Simply wait out the storm. Now this could be a great topic for another video. Anyways, back to the freedom of mind. With our minds, we can choose to cope with the suffering, find meaning in it, and move forward with our newfound purpose. Life means taking responsibility to find the answer to his problems and to fulfill the task which it constantly sets for each individual. You cannot control what happens to you in your life, but you can always control what you will do and how you will feel about what happens to you. The first part of the book, Viktor Frankl discusses his experiences in the concentration camps and the lessons he got out of them. Part 2, he goes into logotherapy. Logos is a Greek word which means meaning. Logotherapy focuses on the future and meaning. Life is not a quest or primary drive for pleasure, but it should be a discovery and a pursuit of what we personally find meaningful. We need to stop asking what is the meaning of life, but instead realize that life is asking that of us. Mental health is based on a certain degree of tension, the tension between what one has already achieved and what one still ought to accomplish, or the gap between what one is and what one should become. Such tension is inherent in every human being, and therefore is indispensable to mental well-being. The author elaborates on how people don't need a tensionless state, rather the striving and struggling for a worthwhile goal, a freely chosen task. Life is not something vague, but something very real and concrete. Just as life's tasks are real and concrete, we shape our own fate through action. Acceptance. We must have acceptance. Acceptance of our circumstances, of our suffering, and of our fate. Tragic optimism. You are your own mental alchemist. Through the power of your mind, you can transform your life pain and suffering into lessons, into meaning, into purpose. Live as if you were living already for the second time, and as if you have acted the first time as wrongly as you're about to act now. Viktor Frankl. Comment your thoughts below. I appreciate you for watching. Hit like and subscribe to the channel, as well as follow me on Instagram at @MattlessMcGill. I just created that account and I did a full journey where I did the calendar club. I ran the miles equal to the day. I ended up doing 398 miles in a month. So I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out the Instagram and the video I made on that. The video has only a little bit of views. It'll be awesome if you guys gave it a little bit of love. Thanks again, and until the next video, remember, always be learning, always be creating, and always be inspired.